Welcome to the Follies Show!
Yay!
We have a very, very, very special guest today.
All the way from New York!
Ta-da! Mr. Brandon Bieber!
No relation to Justin.
Okay.
No relation to
I'm sure you get that a lot, right?
I get that
all the time, for sure.
Oh my gosh, we have so many questions for Brandon.
I know.
Like, this is legit. Like, I wish we could do a live,
Livey,
sending your
yeah.
questions to us, because we have somebody who knows the in and outs of the Broadway world in New York.
Yeah.
Also choreographed for the latest show, what is it?
Yes,
and Gwen
the
Verdon.
dance. So Brandon worked also as the dance coach.
to Michelle Williams.
To
and
Michelle
Sam
Williams.
Rockwell.
Wow. And she won the award.
And Margaret Qualley, who plays Anne Rankin.
Yes.
Oh
Yes.
They're
That's
all
amazing.
wonderful.
How was that?
Oh my gosh, it was so fun, and they worked so hard. We were supposed to have, every Saturday we were supposed to have like 5 hours of dance training.
Wow.
And after the first week, they were like, we want to train Saturday and Sunday. 5 hours both days. So then we filmed Monday to Friday. So that means they had no days off. And it was their choice. They were like, we want to work hard, we want to do this.
Wow.
There was time when they said they were going to have dance doubles, people who danced, and then they were like, nope, we're going to do it all ourselves.
Wow.
So they put in the hours, they worked really hard, and and they're just lovely people.
Oh,
They're
that's
just
the kind of mentality we should all
Right, and here I
have.
am complaining because I have no day off.
Yeah, you people.
I know.
You should ask for more
And
days.
you're not filming till 3 in the morning.
Yeah.
But how was that, like coaching, for film and for Broadway production? I mean, I'm sure that's like a lot of difference.
You know, something we found very quickly, which I think is interesting, most of us learn dance looking in a mirror.
Yeah.
Well, when you have to be an actor, and an actor of the quality of Michelle Williams and Sam Rockwell, their mind, they create this world. When they're on camera, they create a world. And when you are looking in a mirror, you can't create that world because you're judging yourself. That's part of it. So after a couple of weeks, we took the mirrors away, and their growth was exponential. Because rather than trying to learn how to look at themselves and adjust, they learn from the inside out, rather than from the outside in.
Yeah.
I mean, is that necessary? I mean, you guys for rehearsals, I mean, is it okay? Like, is it better with mirror or not with mirror? I mean, does it make a difference?
I think for me personally, to learn the steps, for me it's easier with the mirror. But I think at some point you have to learn without it, because you're not going to perform in front of a mirror. So.
And I think it's also a matter of when you're on stage, an audience sees all of you. When you're on camera, sometimes the camera is this close.
That's true.
And so it's not, even though you're dancing, it's about what you're thinking, not what. Yeah.
No. And then the position and the marking and the angle. Okay.
Do you
Definitely.
Yeah.
tap? Ooh. Is that? Yeah, no, obviously. But like, is that
And
a
this is
requirement to be?
I think I really love tap shows like 42nd Street and Crazy for You.
Right.
And a lot of the Broadway shows I've done are because I'm a good tapper, like Anything Goes and Mary Poppins were like really tap heavy shows.
Yeah.
But I think it's sadly a dying art. I think people aren't, as hip hop kind of takes over, it's not quite as much into the tap world.
so tap, and then is ballet necessary and jazz?
yes.
Like, so it's
I
all
will-
those three,
Oh
right?
yes. I mean, you have to. This is when I teach kids in New York City, when I teach everywhere I teach. It's a trend now in schools to be like, I'm just going to take hip hop, or I'm just going to take lyrical, and I'm not going to take ballet. And boy, can I tell you, it shows. If you don't have ballet training, you don't have line. And if you don't have line, then
You won't make it.
I'm sorry, I wouldn't hire you.
Ooh. Yeah.
Ballet is key.
Yeah. It's the
Dancers
same
out
as-
there.
It's the same as training as a singer.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, a lot of people have natural ability, which is
Right.
great, but if you don't have the skill and the craft to create that sound 8 times a week for, you know, like if you're on Broadway, you're performing 8 times a week, and you have to have the discipline to sing that high C 8 times a week, or do that triple pirouette 8 times a week. And
Right.
it can't be, oh, I did it once. It's, I have to be able to recreate that time and
Every
time
single
again.
time,
So going back, I want to know, going back to your training days, because I think this is important
Yeah.
for our audience. What was that like for you, and also like what would it be like for a typical Broadway actor?
Well, so I started dancing at the age of 6,
Yeah.
and quickly, because I had some natural ability, I trained in ballet, tap, jazz, and the dance school I went to had musical theater classes. So we learned like Fosse style, and we learned Jack Cole and things like that.
Yeah.
So I don't think that's normal for someone to get the exposure to that as
That's
early as I
right,
did.
right.
But because of that, I got what's called your equity card, which means you're a professional actor in New York or in the U.S. At the age of 14. And like I said, I think learning the original choreography to some of these iconic shows really helped shape who I am, because I learned, like, I was like, oh, great, so this formula works for this type of show, and this, you know, these moves work in this style and this era, and so now you learn the rules so you can break the rules.
Right. Between acting, singing, and dancing, how do you weigh them?
Yeah.
As
That's
a
more like it.
practitioner?
Yeah.
Acting first.
Acting first. Yay! I have hopes, you guys. Thank you.
So she's, out of the three of us, obviously she's the actress, she's the singer, and I'm like, it's one of them.
I mean, it's hard to answer because it really will depend on the project.
Okay.
Right. And
You
the
know what I
character.
mean?
Right.
Depends on the project.
And honestly, when you're hiring an entire cast of people, you want to do a mixture. You know, you're like, I can have that great dancer because I got that great singer. So then that vocal will be covered, but then I can put that person in front.
Yeah.
And so you just sort of start to like, it's a puzzle of like,
Yeah.
how do I make sure that I cover all of my bases?
Right.
Okay.
Because I'm also a snob about singing too.
Oh my god! Glad you met one of the best singers here.
Yes.
Yeah. We'll learn a
Stop
lot
it.
from
Stop
you.
it, stop it, stop it, stop
Like,
it. Which songs did I sing? Because I'm an alto. Exactly. It's like not even like there's a word for it anymore.
Don't forget to subscribe and like. Go to our Instagram, The Full Out Show, and
Just keep watching. Keep watching forever.
just keep watching. Just keep watching.